to see you.
I told the Baron no! I don't want to see him! Help!
Scream all you want. Nobody will hear you.
Help!
What's that I hear?
Wagon wheels screeching? Maybe a pig farm?
Sounds like a maiden in distress.
I was afraid he'd say that. Come on, Tapul.
And I was afraid he'd say that.
Aha! That confirms my calculations, my suspicions. I hit it right on the head. The feather beast is attacking that fair maiden and those helpless lads. Make way for Don Coyote!
What have we got here? Trouble.
Fear not, I shall save you! Let that be a warning. Never bother this damsel again, or you'll answer to me, Don Coyote.
Mwah! Mwah! What would I have done without you, brave knight?
Look at the poor envious sap. Damsels don't kiss him.
Kiss? They don't even wait.
Boy, would I love to be a knight.
No, Carlotta! You let that meddling menace Don Coyote stop you? I just redecorated my entire castle. Mauve drapes, new torture equipment. No nutty knight is going to stand in my way. I want Carlotta, and I want her now!
But what about Don Coyote?
I don't want to hear about him unless it's his funeral. He's the bane of every slimy, scroungy, scheming scurvy. Wait a minute. Scurvy? I just gave myself an idea.
You? A knight?
Not a chance, huh?
My dear squire, becoming a knight is no easy task. It's not as easy as rolling off a log, you know.
I see what you mean.
But there's always room for one more gallant knight.
I'm ready, Don Coyote.
Ready to fight for honor, battle against evil, war against tyranny?
See, I'm ready. I'm ready to fight off the damsels.
But you'll never become a knight by being lazy.
No, but he sure got the fall down perfect.
Of course, he learned it from the best.
Don Coyote! Ha-ha! That scurvy scum will regret the day he was born.
I'd like to wrap that lance around his neck like a lasso.
Don Coyote is a menace to all crime-abiding citizens. The first time we met, he and his pea-brain pal riled my titties. And shrunk me down to the size of a mouse. And they weren't too polite about it either.
Nice knowing you, Shorty.
I'm so mad I could spit lightning.
I wish he wouldn't do that.
Don Coyote is a dead blasted polecat. He once rode into my favorite ghost town, so I tried my old reliable never-fail headless horseman trick, but he was too darn dopey to hit the trail.
No one escapes the lance of Don Coyote!
And he made a ghost town out of my ghost town. I can't wait to kick his hide.
That'll teach him, boss.
Shut up, you ignoramus!
What's that mean?
Arr! You think you swabs had it bad? Look what that sea scum did to me! I had a fortune in me grasp. And now that we got the treasure, I can get rid of all you swabs.
Or versa visa, or vice versa, or maybe not.
Get him! Let's go!
Move it.
Stop yapping and start blasting.
Uh-oh. Aha! like we blasted you first.
And he did! He blasted me bloody ship, and I only had 2 payments left.
You men got the kind of hate I love to hear. Now we'll draw straws to see who gets rid of Don Coyote and delivers me Carlotta. Short straw wins.
Wizards before wackos.
Oh, blimey!
Hot diggity, we're going to a party! Don Coyote's farewell party! Yeah!
And Carlotta's welcome home party.
Just one brave deed, Sancho, and you shall be on your way to knighthood.
What is my test, Master?
I know not now, but when I know, and not before I know, I'll let you know. Know what I mean?
No.
Oh.
Think we got enough explosive, boss?
Yep, enough to bury those vomits in 300 feet of rock! Yes, come up to you!
Sancho, in order to become a knight, you must always be alert, ready to sidestep danger at a moment's notice. Thus you...
I'll try to remember, Don Coyote.
I wish I could forget. Both of them.
You see that? He almost killed himself.
He wouldn't dare and spoil all my fun.
A quick recovery is as important as a quick sidestep. See, Sancho?
See, I see.
Now forward! I have a feeling the test is near at hand.
Adios, hasta la vista, sayonara, ciao.
Ain't you gonna say goodbye?
Sometimes I'd like to say goodbye to you.
A knight must ride tall in the saddle.
Yes, Master.
Next time, buy the fast-burning fuse. This is taking too darn long.
A knight should hold his lance high, but once in a while, a knight must hold his lance low.
Yeah, any second now, and goodbye, Don Coyote. Yeah!
Oops!
Allow me. I do it all the time.
Wow! That felt like an earthquake.
Nonsense. Some of these trees just have deep roots. Now let's move on. The test is still around the bend.
At least we know one thing. It wouldn't have killed him.
Yeah, and we got rid of the bees.
Ah, Sancho, do you see what I see?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
That monstrous ogre is about to pounce on that poor woman.
Definitely no.
Defeat that ogre, and you'll be a fun-abide, a genuine, a regular knight.
Couldn't I just wait till she finishes doing the wash?
Courage, Sancho. Seize the moment.
So, maybe I'll seize it while it's not moving. No use being a knight after I'm killed.
What are you doing, you fool? Get off!
Yow!
Knighthood is just around the corner, Sancho. Hang on!
Yow! Yow!
Sancho, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is, I rescued the damsel. The bad news is, you failed your first test.
Mwah!
You failed?
It was all his fault.
It was all whose fault, you ignoramus?
It was all my fault.
Baron, with the powers at my fingertips, I shall destroy Don Coyote.
And my designer drapes.
Adventure awaits, Sancho. I feel it in my bones.
Well, my bones sure took a beating in the last one.
Look at it this way. You can only do better. After all, with me as your teacher, what could go wrong?
Everything.
Here they come, Claus. Right on schedule. Claus, where are you? Oh, I told you not to do that. Now relax while I give our friends a warm greeting.
I'd better spruce up in case we run into any damsels in distress. Talk about bad luck. Nothing ever goes my way.
Uh-oh. Yeah! I've suddenly got a burning desire to get out of here.
Maybe I just don't attract adventure, Don Coyote.
Nonsense, Sancho. What do you call that up ahead?
I don't know. You go first.
It's your second chance for knighthood. You must rescue poor Carlotta from those vile and nasty soldiers.
Huh? But Don Coyote...
Knights don't make excuses, Sancho. Ride to her rescue.
I hope these cows have a sense of humor. That also goes for the bull. Hi there, big fella. Yeah!
Ah, yes, Sancho. You've got the rescue part right, but the rest seems to be wrong.
You missed him again? But how? What happened?
Let's just say smoking can be dangerous to your health.
Har, you're all a bunch of whining lily-livered swabs. Jack Boutique will scuttle that crazy coyote once and for all.
Maybe I just wasn't cut out to be a knight, Don Coyote.
Nonsense! Nonsense! A candidate for knighthood sets his goal and keeps his spirit up. You hear? Up! And sticks to it! Sancho? Sancho?
I hear you, Don Coyote. I'm setting my goal.
Well, forget your goal and come back here!
Oh, sorry, Don Coyote. I didn't know we were stopping to rest. I can sure use it.
Perhaps we'd all feel better after a soothing slumber. We can snooze in yon cave.
Har, and a lengthy snooze it'll be for all eternity, or even longer.
I must say, Sancho, it'll be a pleasure for me to lay my head down.
Har, not to mention the pleasure it'll be for me to blast it off.
I hope there's more room inside than there is outside.
Farewell, you lily-livered landlubbers.
A pity. Our home away from home seems to be closed.
Sorry, Don Coyote. I can't do anything right. I even ruined our resting spot.
Never mind, Sancho. I never could have slept with all that thunder anyway.
This armor is getting me down, Don Coyote.
Listen to Mr. Iron Pants. I gotta carry him and that scrap metal.
Dress like a knight, feel like a knight. That's what I always say. Aha! A maiden in need of help.
That's another thing you always say.
Look yonder. She's being attacked by the dreaded flying Walkenstraw.
She is? Well, you're right about one thing. The straw.
To the rescue! I ain't gonna make it.
Yeah!
You? Not you again! This is it! I've saved you from saving me for the last time!
Did I rescue her, Don Coyote?
Off with the helmet first, Sancho. Then the bad news.
Ow!
Oops. Sorry, my dear. Sancho, with a girl in distress, a knight never lies down on the job. Ah, just in time, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, I think he means us.
Well, no giant chicken this time, but your young friend here needs your attention nonetheless.
Attention. Oh, yeah. The Baron will give her all the attention she needs.
The Baron? Oh, yes, of course. Young love. Tally-ho!
Don Don Coyote, you're letting them ride off with Carlotta.
Of course! They're friends! Don't you remember the three of them and that giant chicken?
They're monsters, ogres.
Monsters? Ogres? Really, Sancho, wherever did you get such an imagination?
No time to argue, Don Coyote. To the rescue, Dapple.
Uh-oh, he's learning fast. Too fast.
I wonder if he'll be a good knight with a peculiar imagination like that.
You missed him too, Boutique? Ah, the scourge of the seven seas, eh?
All right, I got him if we hadn't been on land.
Excuses, excuses. By the time I get Carlotta, she'll be an old hag.
She looks pretty good to me.
Well, welcome, my lovely. Ow! And she bites pretty good, too. But I'll tame you, you wench.
Not before my hero rescues me.
Her! If it's who I think it is, I can hardly wait.
Make way for Sancho Panda!
Take her to the tower.
What about this vomit?
He's not the one we want. We want Don Coyote.
Aye, and we'll get him with him. This ought to bring that land-loving lunatic to the rescue. It always worked at sea.
Oh, I'm beginning to think a couple of kisses aren't worth all this.
Ah, the Baron's castle. I hope Sancho isn't making a fool of himself, interfering with the love match.
Uh-oh, here comes Don Coyote right into the trap. I'd better get down from here quick. He'll come to rescue me if he thinks I'm in trouble. Oh boy, I am in trouble.
Ah, it appears Sancho has hung his clothes out to dry on yonder flagpole. And he's in them.
Uh-oh, Don Coyote!
Looks like fun, Sancho! Perhaps I shall join you!
No! Oh, Don Coyote, he'll be killed!
Well, I better get this flag down or he'll be flying at half-mast.
No!
Rescues are the toughest part of this business.
Ah, how nice. A welcoming committee.
He's mine!
I want him.
We got him.
I'll take him.
My, it's so nice to be wanted.
Oh, I failed again.
To the dungeon with him.
Poor Don Coyote.
Help! 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 Help me!
Poor Carlotta. Poor me.
I wished he'd stop feeling sorry for himself and do something.
I'd better stop feeling sorry for myself and do something.
Good idea. I wished I'd have thought of that.
Now, when I say let go, let go. Oh! Yeah! Oh! Carlotta, darn, I finally rescue someone and nobody sees it.
I thought it was the groom who didn't get to see the bride, not the guests.
This'll keep your jabbering jaws busy.
Ooh, thanks for the fine cuisine, but I've already had my fiber.
Arr, it's all set and ready.
You want to blow my whole castle?
I told you the one under the chair was plenty.
Ah, the sound of bacon frying. Perhaps I am a bit hungry.
Think of it as your last supper. Har, har, har.
I'd like my eggs scrambled, if I may.
Uh-oh, Don Coyote's going to be scrambled if we don't hurry.
Was that your voice I heard, Sancho?
Yes, now don't move. Those monsters are trying to kill you.
Still that fevered imagination, eh, my boy?
Got him. Now, pull.
Confound it! My lamp seems to be caught in something or other.
It should have blown by now.
Unless the bloody fuse went out.
Come on!
Sancho saved your life, you say?
And yours too, Don Coyote.
Pray from what was I in danger from?
From that.
Aha! Perhaps I can ask those fine chaps for confirmation. Oh, never mind. Bye-bye, Baron! I shall gladly accept your word, Sancho. Excuse me, rather, Sir Sancho.
Then he really is a knight? Mwah!
It's about time.
Yuck.
As much as I enjoyed that, after what I've been through, I think I'd rather just be your squire, Don Coyote.
As you wish, ex-Sir Sancho. It appears we both have learned something. Yeah!